you have more skills than you think. So in Foundation, these aren't your only skills, you have more in the Transformations tab. So these actually aren't for your transformations, only the bottom ones are, and all of these right here are skills that you can use. So if you press triangle, you can see what transformation earned you the ability to unlock these skills. So for example, AHGAdam, once you unlock that transformation, and then you press triangle or Y, and you're going to see what it does, considerably increases 4 Bane's resistance. So now look at this, press options and then press R3, and you're going to see 4 Bane's resistance at the bottom, 963, 19, and then go to transformations, and then we're going to unlock this one, increases 4 Bane resistance. I'm going to go back to options menu and show my stats, and as you can see, now it's 21, 75, 31, and 21. So that's how you get more skills in the game, one of the best ones being increases invisibility duration when seeing through the enemy, which you unlock once you beat Yellow Long, or reduce the cooldown for all your spells once you beat the blacksmith. So that's how you get more skills in the game. Kill any boss really fast, or at least get their health down fast, if you use this one spell right. So, when you begin the fight, use the Plague Bane Gourd to get your focus points up, and Gensen Pellets if you need help getting your focus up, and Long Aura Amplification to get your attack up. And then once you have all focus points, go into Ebb on Flow, transform right away. And then what you guys will do is dodge and attack, and keep repeating that. Keep dodging side to side when the fight begins to stay close to the boss. As the boss starts to walk away, just start to dodge wherever the boss is, and keep attacking. As you can see, we just took out Yin Tiger without ever leaving the transformation. If you don't kill the boss, you still get their health down, so you have a huge advantage, and then you begin the fight with full health and all your spells in the tank. So now I'm going to go over the build for this. It's incredibly fun to use and very effective, so here we go. So what you want to do is equip anything that increases your attack, and then you want to start that fight with full focus points, so you can transform into Ebb on Flow, and then do the second transformation. So to increase your attack, put on the Plague Bane Gourd, so that increases your attack when you drink from it, and I'm using the Long Balm for the drink, that increases your damage on the next attack, and then for the soaks, put on Steel Gensen to gain focus from drinking, and you can stack them as well if you have multiple, Tiger Relic to increase critical hit chance, and anything else you want like Iron Pellet, so you can't be interrupted when drinking, which also provides damage reduction. That's one of my favorite ones in the game. And for example, Fruit of Deo to extend invincibility after dodging, Jingu Bang Staff, Weaver's Needle, which increases critical hit chance and damage, Non-Able to increase my attack, critical hit chance and critical damage, Yaksha Armor Set to increase attack, and for curios, you can stack White Seashell Waist Chain to increase your attack, and if you don't have 3, you can put on the gold button for your third one. So for your curios, you can either have 3 white seashells or 2 white seashells, and for the third one, do the gold button, and all of that increases your attack. Now that's the build to do before the fight, and then to recap what you do in the fight, use some pellets to help you, like Long Aura Amplification Pellets, Gensen Pellets, use your Gourd to get your focus points all the way up, then use Ebb on Flow Transformation, and transform right away, then dodge towards the enemy, then attack, and keep repeating. So using this build with Ebb on Flow will completely destroy bosses and kill them, and even if you don't kill them the whole way, which happens on some bosses, you'll still have a huge advantage, you'll take tons of their health off, and that'll help you in New Game Plus. And on top of that, it's just really fun to use. And now we're going to get into more quick and useful tips. I'll keep these fast to save you guys time. Let's get into it. So speaking of the Yin Tiger, if you beat the Yin Tiger on your second playthrough, you'll gain even more curio slots. So on your second playthrough, when you beat him, you'll have 4 total curio slots. And then on your third, you'll have 5 curio slots. And that's where it maxes out, at 5. Also, the reason you'll see duplicate curios in your inventory is because their abilities can stack. Like I mentioned, against the blacksmith that I showed you guys, you can stack curios. You can dash in the air using Cloud Step. This will help you dodge attacks mid-air. It's also really fun as well. You can also use your Gourd during Cloud Step. Do even more damage with the Spirit Gore Eye Taoist. When you place a staff down and stay within the glow, you do more damage with all your attacks. And the funny thing is, I didn't even know you could actually kill an enemy when you place a staff down, which I did on that guy right there. Then just stay in that. Now imagine doing that with Spellbinder. That's when your damage really stacks up. Now imagine doing that with your Ebb on Flow transformation that I showed you guys earlier. You're going to be putting up some serious damage, and like many of these tips in this video, it's going to be really fun. Some spirits don't interrupt your light attack combos, like the Mad Tiger Spirit, and it'll keep going after you're done with the spirit. This will bring a really nice flow to your fights, and you won't get your combos interrupted. Get the best headgear in the game called See No Evil, from the monks at the Thunderclap Temple in Chapter 3. Whenever you farm for something, equip the curio Golden Carp to increase your chances of it dropping. Get to high ledges by jumping and then doing your heavy attack, which is how you access the secret area for new curio before the shrine Crouching Tiger Temple Cellar. You can do a heavy attack from the staff spin. As soon as you begin the staff spin, do a heavy attack. Staff spinning also generates focus fast, and don't forget to use it to easily deflect projectiles. Using Rock Solid completely destroys shields, and it doesn't have to be this one here, it could be bigger ones as well, like this one right here. Now it gets even better. Rock Solid also completely removes Scorch and Poison, and removes Frost buildup, although it doesn't work on Thunderbane. But how cool is that? It'll actually stop Scorch and Poison, or if it's already built up, you can completely remove it, and that's super useful. Once you find all Skanda key items for the Giant Chicken Dang and beat him, go to Shoe Dog at the Crouching Tiger Temple Cellar for a special reward that'll raise a ton of your attributes. And did you know, you can just go up to Shoe Dog and request medicine from him as well, without having any requirement to make it. Now there's a lot of skills in here, so it can be easy to forget certain things, so use Immobilize right when an enemy attacks you, and Immobilize lasts longer. You'll also see a special animation when you trigger this. You'll jump back and twirl your staff, that's how you know you activated it. This skill is called Evanescence. If you need to use pills and not take damage when doing so, do it from the main menu instead of using the hotkey. Just pause the game and find it without having all that pressure. Upgrade your default gourd because you're able to upgrade that to the best gourd in the game, Supreme Gourd, which happens later in the game. So as tempting as it may be to upgrade different gourds, just do the default one over and over again, because eventually that actually turns into the best gourd in the game, allowing you to have 10 uses. If you're farming plants, they respawn every 30 minutes. You can just change the clock on your system to instantly respawn plants, and that makes farming easier for you. So these tips and tricks make things easier for you and more fun as well. Check out that ebb and flow transformation. That really is such a fun thing to use, and all those skills that you now have that I showed at the beginning of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed these tips and tricks. I have more on the channel for this game as well, so check out my channel if you want to see more, and I'll cover tips and tricks for the DLC when that eventually comes out, as well as tips and tricks for other games. Also, I hope you guys enjoy all the modded gameplay to come, which I'll be posting on this channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like and subscribe for more. I really appreciate it, and that helps the video out, and thanks for watching.